keep you too long before lunch, but as introduced, my name is Lienna Hoeg. I'm the Christmas tree specialist with Perennia Food and Agriculture, and I work in close collaboration with the Christmas Tree Council of Nova Scotia. And today I'm going to do a brief overview of the Christmas tree and greenery industry here in our province, how you can get involved, what services are available to you, and also what research projects that we work on. Just a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Earltown, Nova Scotia, and I still live there today. I've worked in the Christmas tree industry for over 5 years now. I started as a research assistant with the Christmas Tree Council at a BSc in Forestry, and I'm finishing out my MSc in Agriculture. And this is my research assistant, Sullivan. He comes and visits me quite frequently. So, I know there are a few growers here today, but our industry in Nova Scotia is very large. We have over 300 growers in Nova Scotia that manage over 15,000 hectares in the province. Over 1.5 million trees are produced on an annual basis, with 90% of those harvested trees being exported to other places. 75% of those harvested trees get exported to the U.S., where the remaining 25% are sent to smaller markets such as Panama and the Caribbean. The industry supports over 4,000 part and full-time jobs annually and generates $52 million on an annual basis. Also, a funny story, well, not funny, but Christmas trees used to be or fall under Department of Natural Resources and Renewables, and it actually made the switch over to agriculture about 5 years ago when I started into the industry. But in terms of forestry, they are considered a non-timber forest product. So, with the Christmas tree industry, we have multiple organizations that support growers in the province, and one of those being the Christmas Tree Council of Nova Scotia. It is a nonprofit organization that was established in 1975, and it represents the interests of the growers throughout our province, and also provides opportunities for advocacy, promotions, as well as getting involved in our research projects as well. CTCNS is also the umbrella association for our 3 regional associations. So closest to us today would be the Northeastern Christmas Tree Association. We also have the Cobequid Christmas Tree Producers Association and the Lunenburg County Christmas Tree Producers Association. So we've got Christmas tree growers all throughout the province, and there actually used to be an association in Cape Breton, which we're going to be trying to rejuvenate in the next couple of years as well. We're hoping to have a summer meeting in Cape Breton this coming summer. So in terms of the benefits of becoming a member of a regional association or the Christmas Tree Council, just to note, if you do become a member in this area, you'd be a Northeastern Christmas Tree Association member, you would automatically become a member of the Christmas Tree Council of Nova Scotia. And there's multiple benefits to becoming a member. We have networking and sharing best management practices. We're also, you get your farm vehicle registration. We have our quarterly journals. We also have our Christmas Tree Growers Manual, which is a fantastic resource for new and existing growers. It contains everything that you need to get started or refer back to while you're growing Christmas trees. We actually revamped that back in 2021, I believe. Previously, it was redone in the 1980s. So we just did an update, lots of nice pictures. I actually have a few copies up front if anybody's interested in one of those. We also provide lots of technical information. We host integrated pest management sessions and spring and fall meetings. We're actually in the process of getting through all of those throughout April. Our Cobequid meeting is actually today in Pugwash. We also have a certification in Christmas tree grading. You'll note that where we export so many trees to the United States, it was in our best interest to create a grading course that was in alignment with their grading standards. So we took the United States Department of Agriculture grading, not course, but their guidelines, and we made that into a course for our growers. So we are going to be offering that on an annual basis as well. That's great for any folks that are exporting trees, just to create congruency, and so there's no confusion in terms of Christmas tree grading. We also have lots of promotion opportunities. We have a website, and also if people are looking for Christmas trees during the holiday season, you can go onto iloverealtrees.com and look in your area for either a U-cut lot or a retail lot. So if you are a grower and you're interested in going and being posted on the website, please contact council. We'll get you on there. And a few more benefits is you can be involved in our research programs and citizen science projects. We have lots of technical videos. We actually have a podcast as well. And CTCNS also has multiple media pages such as Facebook and Instagram that you can follow to keep current on all of our activities and events that we are attending. So in terms of our pest management sessions, is anybody in here a pesticide applicator license holder? A couple here and there. So these are a fantastic opportunity to keep points so you don't have to rewrite your exam every 5 years. These are sessions that we put together that are current information on interpreting pesticide labels, pest identification, the current status of those pests in Nova Scotia, different management opportunities, sprayer calibrations, and a whole lot more. This year we were able to get 6 points for our integrated pest management sessions, which is fantastic. So out of those 15 points that you need every 5 years, you get 6 of those done in a day, which works out very well for us. In collaboration with Perennia and CTCNS, we offer quite a few different field services or extension services, one of those being new entrant support. We have a new entrant kit, so if anybody's looking to get into the industry or wants some more information, they can contact myself or a member of CTCNS and we'll send you the new entrant kit, which is just a collection of resources and contacts that will get you started on top of the Christmas Tree Growers Manual. So we have tons of resources available for anybody that is interested in getting into our industry. I also do new entrant site visits. So if you have a piece of land that you're not quite sure what you want to do with, you heard, oh, Christmas trees might be a good option, I can actually come visit you and give you site-specific advice on how you can grow trees successfully on your own property. I also do general site visits. This is more so if any existing grower has any concern about pests or management or a change in how they should manage their Christmas trees, as well as pest identification and diagnostics. I also do a lot of soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. And most recently, we've added drone services. I don't fly the drone myself, but our climate adaptation coordinator, Fraser McNabb, does, and he is doing lots of very cool projects with the drone. So hand in hand with our field services, we also provide laboratory services as well. Growers do have the opportunity to sample for themselves at a reduced cost, but we are also able to provide those services for growers. This includes soil sampling, foliar sampling, both for nutrient analysis, but we also, most recently, in collaboration with the Perennia Plant Health Lab and CTCNS, developed fungal testing for Christmas trees in Nova Scotia. The last 2 years, we've definitely seen an increase in fungal pathogens, and we found that there was nowhere in Nova Scotia to send Christmas tree samples to test for that. So that's a great, cost-effective, local way for us to find out what pathogens are affecting our Christmas trees if a member of the team is not able to identify them just based on visual inspection. We host quite a few field days throughout the year. Again, we have spring and fall field days for everybody, our members. This is an excellent opportunity for new entrants to come out, for one, to meet experienced growers, but also to network and gain hands-on experience on how to manage a Christmas tree lot. At these field days, you'll have technical demonstrations on how to scout for pests and monitoring practices, shearing, harvesting trees, baling, harvesting greenery, and even collecting scions and grafting, and a whole lot more. And we also tailor our field days depending on if growers have any requests on certain things that they would like to learn about or have an update on. So the Christmas Tree Council, operationally, it's a nonprofit organization, so it mostly operates off the levy that's collected on an annual basis from Christmas tree growers, as well as funding. So we also have received Forestry Innovation Transition Trust vouchers, as well as the Sustainable Canadian Agriculture Partnership funding. But currently, these are our two main funding streams. Unfortunately, these are coming to an end sooner than we would like, so we're always looking for more funding opportunities. However, this also includes the current research projects that we have on the go. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the FIT, that was funded 3 research pillars: optimal nutrient management, post-harvest, as well as tree improvement. And we also have the CALP program, which is the Canadian Adaptation Leadership Program. With that, we were able to fund our climate adaptation coordinator, Fraser. We implemented weather stations as well as some fall planting trials, and the drone was also included in that. So just a little deeper dive into some of the projects that we have on the go. Optimal soil nutrient management. As a continual improvement of soil conditions, we also supported a PhD student through Dalhousie University who actually used to be a staff member. So this was a precision agriculture project that we thoroughly sampled 10 Christmas tree lots to develop very precision fertilizer recommendation reports. This also funded development of resources and training and the continuation of extension services. We also have the post-harvest work. This is in collaboration with the NSCC COGS, actually. A lot of this is actually going to be started this year. However, we've done the needle retention evaluations for the past 4 years, on and off. This is to study the effectiveness of shelf extension products. We always want to increase the quality and the longevity of our Christmas trees, especially when we're shipping them such far distances and starting to harvest them earlier and earlier every year based on market demands. We're also looking to determine post-harvest or optimal post-harvest conditions. We're also facing warmer falls progressively. So every year our fall seems to be a little warmer during harvest season, and that can lead to excessive drying in your trees, which leads to early or premature needle drop. You also get some split trunks or even excessive drying and discoloration of those trees, which then makes them unmarketable. And the needle retention evaluations we do on an annual basis. We're testing all of the trees in our tree improvement program, which I will touch on in a minute. For needle retention, we want the best needle retainers that we can find to add into our tree improvement program. And we're also going to be doing some frost tolerance evaluations on seedlings this coming year. So out of all the research pillars and projects, and aside from extension, this is where I spend a lot of my time, is in the tree improvement side of things. Has anybody here heard of the Smart Tree program? Yeah, great, okay, good to hear you. So smart trees they stand for senescence modulated abscission regulating technology. These trees are produced via somatic embryogenesis. So it's a part of the seed that's taken and sent to the lab, and they produce basically clones of those trees in Petri, and then they're sent back over here and moved into a soil substrate. That's a very condensed and simplified version of what actually happens. However, our tree improvement program was developed specifically to perpetuate our smart tree program. So we have a germplasm scouting program. So any staff that's out in the field, they're always told to look for superior balsam fir when they're out visiting growers. And if we find any that we like, we're tagging them, doing quality evaluations on them, and doing needle retention testing. And another way for growers to get involved in this program too is we have a live tree competition on an annual basis. So growers can submit photos of a tree that is still standing. They don't have to cut the tree for this competition. And we kind of get some competition going throughout the year. There's prizes associated with that as well, and they get featured in our quarterly journal. From that needle retention testing and the quality evaluations, that kind of determines what trees we select to put into our tree improvement program. And we also have quite a large grafting program as well. We're setting up a new seed orchard in actually at the Northern Pulp Nursery outside of Turon de Bert. And we actually just finished the grass for that the other day, so that's pretty exciting. And this is our Plumdale orchard here. What we do currently is we have a controlled pollination program. So this is where it ties back into our SE work, is we're doing controlled pollination to create new lines of somatic embryogenesis seedlings. And we get back to the climate adaptation. This funding stream addresses identifying climate change adaptations and management strategies for growers. It funds Fraser McNabb's position as a climate adaptation coordinator. We've also implemented 3 weather stations throughout the province that we are using to develop growing degree days for not just balsam fir, but the pests of balsam fir as well. Those are in the early developmental stages, but again, that helps us out with management, and especially integrated pest management. We also did an experiment with fall planting trial of Christmas trees, and the drone application ties into the climate adaptation work as well, because it increases efficiency, reduces the amount of fertilizer that you need to use, as well as even just site selection for Christmas trees themselves. So with that, I mean, there's tons of challenges growing Christmas trees. We are facing problems with climate change every year. It seems it's always something different. We have more sporadic weather, more extreme weather, later frosts, open winters that really affect the trees. And I'm sure the forestry and agriculture sector is always facing labor and succession issues. I think that's a problem with all of us. There's market competition and export regulations, and now tariffs are something else that we have to worry about. However, with the challenges, I believe that the benefits outweigh them. And what are the benefits of growing Christmas trees? And there's tons of them. It's an opportunity for diversifying your operation, especially with the softwood market might be taking a little bit of a decline here. It's a great way to use balsam fir that you might already have on your property. We're very lucky in Nova Scotia that a lot of our growers rely on natural regeneration as well as a little bit of interplanting, but we are the balsam fir capital of the world. We have it in excess here, so we're very lucky in that regard. And it's an opportunity for some more income, especially around the holidays. And you don't need to just have Christmas trees. You can also produce greenery for reuse, porch pots. There's also other value-added products that you can produce. I know some folks are producing candles and lip chaps with balsam fir in it these days. It's very creative. This is also, in terms of other agriculture commodities, or even in comparison to the United States, their plantation style, it's a very low-cost entry option for some folks that might have a small piece of land that they could just nurture the balsam that's there. So again, it's very low-cost entry compared to a lot of other commodities. We can also have agritourism opportunities, so not just having a choose and cut operation, but you can add to that as well. You can have, say, sleigh rides or have a bonfire and hot chocolate. You're creating an experience for folks, and the more opportunities and experiences that you tie into the holiday season and going to get your Christmas tree, the more likelihood that those folks are always going to be returning to, and also won't mind spending a little bit extra on a quality Christmas tree and that experience. It's also a sustainable industry and provides wildlife habitat and carbon sequestration. It's also a use of marginal land. We often see in Nova Scotia, especially, we have tons of agricultural land in the province. Some areas are very rocky, but Christmas trees can grow on that land. So it's a very efficient use of land that might not be suitable for edible crop production. So with that was just a quick overview of what's available through Perennia, as well as the Christmas Tree Council, as well as our research. If anybody's interested in getting into Christmas trees, please find me today. I have some resources out front. We have some business cards, some of our quarterly journals right there, and again, a couple of growers' manuals as well. If you have any questions, please let me know.